So I want to talk about embarrassment, failure, public failure, right? All these things because recently I had a little bit of a lose my cool type moment where I was kind of out of character and I made this emotional post on this anonymous subreddit, but uh yeah, even though it was anonymous, it was like it's still me, right, making it, and I just felt overwhelmed with my inability to connect with people and my inability to really uh how do I say, achieve things that I want to achieve. And it's kind of just failure again, right? Failure again, and then making it worse by, well, I don't know if I'm making it worse, but it feels like I'm making it worse when I publicly acknowledge my failures and open up an opportunity for people to judge me and laugh at me and point their finger and say, look at him, he failed, right? But I've already been through this. I already been through this, and I realized that even the most competent person has embarrassing moments and makes mistakes and fails, right? So this mentality of trying to never make a mistake, or try to stop the judgments from other people, is such a waste of energy and time. I think you can maintain a high standard without making every mistake and every misfortune this grand thing. Uh, it's like in a video game, right? Like even a perfect match, right? Even a perfect game has things you could have improved, or has these little missteps and bumps on the road, all that. I'm just kind of throwing cliches at you, but what I'm trying to say is that it's okay to be embarrassed, man. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine to a certain extent. To a certain extent, like if it's happening every single day, something's going on there. But if it's happening once a week or whatever, like once in a while, you have a moment that you lose your cool in, or you just don't show up as who you want to show up as, right? Competent or whatever. It's fine. At least that's what I tell myself, right? That's what I try to tell myself, to keep going, because dude, in like 2 years from now, am I gonna be thinking about this? Maybe for like a second, maybe, right? Like sometimes we look back and we have cringe moments, but man, there's so many that get forgotten, because the longer you live, the more of those moments you have, and it sucks, but it's just about accepting it. It always comes down to accepting what your life is, and doing what you can do. So sometimes I think also you kind of take away power from these moments when you yourself acknowledge them and you say, okay, this is what I think about them, right? This is my narrative. And I'm willing to hear out other people's opinions. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep going regardless, because that's all there is to do. Because online, man, online, people want you to become a lolcow. People want for you to fail and embarrass yourself and fall on your face. And there's also people that want the opposite. They want to be part of something big. They want to break records with someone, even if they have nothing to do with it, right? Like people watch the Olympics and they see a huge moment happen and people feel joy. But like I said, there's a lot of people that want to see someone fail. And I'm self-aware, right? And I've been this person in a lot of people's lives where people want to see me fail, and they want me to talk about bad things about myself, and they want me to be vulnerable and share my weak moments, just to laugh at them, or just to make myself feel worse, right? Make me feel worse, I mean. And I had this mentality where it's like, I'm gonna be closed off. I'm gonna be as competent as possible, and try to not have any of these moments. And if I do have these moments, I'm gonna hide them. But that's not working, or that hasn't worked. So now I'm like, I'll acknowledge them first before someone else does, and I'll see what I can get out of the situation, like what positive I can take from it, uh, how I can turn it into a win, and just keep going regardless, because you gotta be a real piece of shit to kick someone while they're down. You really do. You know, like it's okay to laugh at funny moments, right? Like I laugh at myself all the time. Like if I do something something silly. But yeah, I can't take too much of that, right? I don't think it's right to always constantly be checking on people for what they're failing at, and kind of just making it even worse. But yeah, and let me not ramble on too much. That's all I got for today.